So I already started on my little rod set thingy. I'm going to use these. I think these are the cold water wave rods. I don't know, I always say it wrong. But anywho, so I think I'm going to use these. As I'm going, I already see small ways that, like, I kind of don't like how, for instance, how this has a poofy root. I want big fluffy curls tomorrow, but I still want it to be clean. And so what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to re-show y'all, because I just took this one out. I'm going to redo it, showing you the way that I think I want it to go, but I'm going to start over too. So, alright, so with this, what I'm using is Dr. Bronner's coconut oil, kernels. Love it, smells so good. I'm just taking a little bit, not much at all, rubbing it on my hair from root to tip, making sure I get my tips really, really well, because you don't want dry ends. It kind of defeats the purpose, if you ask me. It's like when you have like super soft curls and then you get to the end of it and it just feels like crap. It never feels good. And then I'm taking a little bit of the Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. Hold on a second and I'll show y'all what that looks like. That is this, the Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. Alright, and again I did the same thing with that. It's just a thicker oil. I really like it. All Jane Carter's products are really expensive though. Good thing my mother bought them and doesn't know that I took them. But we ain't gonna tell her. So anywho, so I just coated that one from root to tip. And now I'm going to take this Jane Carter wrap and roll. Use about that much. Take it and apply it. And I'm focusing more so on the roots than I am at the tip. Just because I want my ends to be moisturized. And then to kind of get away from the puffy root, what I'm going to do is just a quick little flat twist here. Doesn't need to be perfect or anything. Keep in mind you're taking it out tomorrow for a style. So, I know it's a little bit hard to see. But, do y'all see that? So, it's nothing special. And I'm just doing it just to a certain part. Then I'm going to smooth this out. Pull it tight. Take this. Wrap the edges up. And then rolled up my hair while keeping my hair straight so that I actually get a nice little curl tomorrow. And then just gonna close it. And that's that one. And then we'll move on to the next one. I'm gonna show y'all this one too, just because I feel like my hand was all up in the way with that last one. But it's kind of what the curls will look like. Sometimes I don't like the way they lay, so I'll work on that. But we'll see it when I take it down tomorrow. See how well that goes. Okay, so again, I'm going to take a little bit of the coconut oil. Not much at all, because my hair is already pretty moisturized from my Bantu knots that I did the night before Thanksgiving. So I'm just really doing it to just put a little bit of moisture back in my hair that I lost. Now I'm getting the Jane Carter. Again, don't use too much, because it goes a long way. And I'm going to focus up here, just finger combing it through, making sure I get the ends well. Again, taking this wrap and roll, not putting too much, that much, focusing more so on the root than the tip. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to start to just two-strand twist. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect because this is not what I'm focused on tomorrow. I'm just trying to get my root to be a little bit less puffy when I take it down. And I just did that. Now it's all twisted from there. A couple more down. And then I'm just going to take this, the rest of my hair, pull it taut, wrap the end around, and roll it up while keeping my hair pretty tight, but don't pull your hair too much. And then I'm rolling it all the way up to the part where I twisted it, and then closing the rod. So that's all I'm doing. Yeah, so I'll show y'all when I'm closer to being done. Okay. You can see here, like, I still have, like, you know, really defined curls in here. Like, I can still do a lot. So normally I would have, like, taken this up and, like, did, like, you know, a mohawk, or did like a little French roll thing in the back, and then maybe pulled this forward and had like a little bang here. Like, I mean, you can do a lot with old styles. So that's kind of how I keep from putting water on my hair more than once a week. So yeah, just one. All right, so hey guys, start to take them out already. I'm gonna do these last few for you all. So the only thing I do is I take my coconut oil and I just coat my fingers. This is to help with like some of the frizz. And I kind of just rub it on each finger, make sure I get them well. And then I take this wave rod and I just kind of uncurl it pretty gently. And then you see here's the curl. And then I'm just going to separate it gently. Yeah, real gently, and then let it kind of snap back down into place. Alright, and then I'm going to do my next one. Here's that curl. And again, I'm just going to separate it gently. And I'm going to kind of separate it the way I want it to go. So I want a lot of hair in the front. I kind of just want it like a big curly fro. And I got one more over here. So I'm going to do this one. And again, that's that curl. So you see how they come out. And just kind of unroll it and then separate. And this is why it's so important to like finger comb your hair right before you put it on the rod. That way it doesn't get tangled when you try to like pull them apart.